And a very good afternoon to one and all. Let's welcome you here to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex as we have another doubleheader in the Next Level Community Cup Under 15 tournament. And this, of course, is a Group A clash as we have number 4, Trendsetter Hawks, in their traditional green and red with a splash of yellow up against Pro Series in the blue and white. Pro Series are tied at the top of the standings with FC Jinga, who we will be seeing in the second game of today's doubleheader. They'll be up against Creek, the bottom team in Group A of these championships. So it should be an interesting battle between these two teams, especially with Trendsetter Hawks needing to get some points. They need some points badly. They have a record of 2-2-2 from their 6 games for 8 points, 2 wins, 2 ties, and 2 losses. As we have the referee just making sure that everybody is ready. And there is the whistle to get us on our way. And immediately we have a breakaway here, but just not able to finish off the play. But it's a good early ball, just getting behind the defense, which is exactly what you want. And not able to really finish it off there, getting into an advanced position. So Pro Series trying to build their deliberate team. That's a good ball. And the goalkeeper just coming out in time, Kinley Jones, doing his bit. Now, this is the man who can do all the job. Jalen Pierre, the captain for Trendsetter Hawks. And they're really going to need to feature him a lot more because he gives them the best chance of getting something. And this is a shot and goal. Good save by Walker. Joshua Walker going long low to his left. They have to be so careful, Trendsetter Hawks, because they're just a little exposed at the back. Still not able to really get control of the game, especially in the middle of the park. And this is where they're having their problems all the time. We saw it last week. And here they are again, another opportunity. And just running out of kicking room here. Where is the shot? Nicely charged down though. But once again, they give it right back to Pro Series. There is a shot coming from distance. That's a good block. Opportunity here, trying to really dupe his man. Pierre again, looking for something over on that far side. This is going to be a big challenge for them. The referee allows play to continue. That's a good ball. Pierre again trying to get into an advanced position. Falling down almost on all fours, but still trying to make a play for his team. That's a good hook back and really a good stab at goal, but just a little too tight. And speaking about too tight, that is too strong. So it would be interesting if Pro Series could get an early goal. I think that's what they're seeking here as they come forward once again. Their 2 wingers are having a good time of it early on. Referee's assistant right on spot with the handled ball, and you could see The coaches very animated, having to belch out instructions. Still no goals. We've only just started here in Diego Martin. Nice, bright, sunny day. Tough for these youngsters because these are tough conditions for them. But this is also the opportunity for some of these youngsters to better understand the concepts and the combination plays that the coaches are asking them to do in training and in practice. Now they have to try and implement it in a game situation, which is not the easiest thing to do. Again, here's the ball coming over, but that's nicely intercepted. And Dawant trying to get it forward, but a little more patience, I think, is needed from Trendsetter Hawks. They just seem to want to get the ball forward. And it just seems like it's just changing hands rather quickly. And the ball out of the back, just a little hurriedly played and given away by Charles. Is the guy Charles? Diet and Charles back there. It's always going to be, has immediate help. Looking for that return ball. And whenever they get to play it, they look so much better. Kimani Thomas not able to find a target here. There's a chance for him to get the ball over, but he went for the glory instead and found a goalkeeper very equal to it, Kinlade Jones. His clearance is not a bad one. In fact, it was inside the Pro Series half of the field. So it's going to be a throw-in to Pro Series. They badly need a win here to stay in the ascendancy. The understanding, of course, is that FC Jinga will beat Creek, the bottom club in the group. There's a shot. And quickly taken, probably a little too quickly taken. Didn't get it really settled and take proper aim in order to execute. Diat again getting the ball forward. Causing Karuta and company to have to really adjust and adjust quickly. A lot of these youngsters, of course, will be hoping to impress the national coaches, but this is a great opportunity for them to really hone their skills. And offsides the call. Once you play it for him in that advanced position, it's almost always they're in an offside position. Still fighting for it, making sure. And again, the pass just a little too short. Giovanni Garcia. Once again, they're trying to feed it to Garcia. Turning away from his marker, doing very well, gliding past players. Barkley Here's the ball coming over. A chance here. Never got to Garcia. Little nudge in the back, but not punished by the referee. And probably trying to do a little too much, and loses out in the end. Gabriel Brito. Here is a chance. This could be a chance. He hits it straight at the goalkeeper again. And that's a good clearance. This could cause some problems. Just the way the ball bounces, you could see the defenders having difficulty dealing with it. So just about 10 minutes gone in this game. Still no goals. This is next level U15s. And this is a Group A clash between Hawks on the ball now. Here's a shot coming. And over the bar. But at least the intention is there. So often these youngsters have to be encouraged to kick at goal. Most times they want to pass the ball in the goal. And a big kick there, big clearance by Charles. But he was under no pressure. He could have used his goalkeeper if he wanted to. That probably would have been a safer option. As it is right now, pressure is still on. Barkley with the throw, or at least Barkley waits for it. And just a bad miss, no pressure there. You really need to keep possession of the ball. Don't give it away too easily. So Trendsetter Hawks with an opportunity now to keep the pressure down on this side of the field. Try to get it into their main man, but that's not a good throw because the first man touching it is with a shit. Now the goalkeeper has decided not to come. It turned out in the end to be a good call because just as it looks like Charles was getting into some trouble there, the ball bounced kindly for him. Still going. This is not a bad effort. Can he get the ball down? Pierre looking for some options. Shot coming. Took a little deflection. And well saved in the end by Walker. Joshua Walker having to go low to his left to make the save and does that well enough. Keeping it scoreless so far. But some good enterprise. Blackman with the shot. Hawks now with the corner kick. Can they make something out of it? Here's the header off the post. It goes. Good header, but unfortunately it hit the post and came back out. They still have possession, Hawks. Nice little ball played inside again. Still knifing his way forward. There's another shot coming at goal, but this time a little bit under it, so it sailed over the bar. But good spell here on the part of Hawks. Probably hoping to get an early goal. They're putting some pressure on the Pro Series. The Pro Series now all of a sudden can't seem to get the ball out of their own half. Here's Barkley. Does well. Shifts away from one man. Looks to play it inside, gets it there, trying his best to free up his man down that right hand side, but it's going to bounce into touch. So both teams here having their moments. Unfortunately for Hawks, they found the post. From a beautiful header that could so easily have ended up in the back of the net. Ball changing hands fairly frequently. So just approaching the first 15 minutes of this game. Still no goals in this encounter. Nice, warm, sunny day. So Mr. Nanku blows the whistle, and I think he's going to have them get some refreshments because it's so hot at the moment that he's giving them the water break fairly early too, as both teams get a chance to recuperate. So the players have had a little refreshment, and which is a good thing. At this age group, you want to give these players every opportunity to be successful so that they stay healthy, they don't get into any kind of difficulty. So here we go with the free kick. Ball played in, and the goalkeeper again, it looked dangerous because he just seemed to be misjudging it. However, in the end, he made a good take. Here is Hawks again. They're a little bit slow out to the back, a little deliberate, which is not bad, but they have to understand the speed at which here's another opportunity quickly. You could just see Pierre wanting to take charge, and he had the opportunity to shoot there. There was nobody closing him down, but he just kind of snatched at it and placed it wide. And I'm talking about placing it wide. We have the Euros 2024, which started last evening with Germany getting a big win over Scotland. Then, of course, we also have the cricket action, the ICC World Cup. Out of this world. Hawks just enjoying a little spell here now for themselves. Can they really capitalize on it, take advantage of it? Trying to take the throw probably too quickly for his own good, Kimani Thomas. But he still gets it to his teammate. But again, Pierre not able to really get the handle on it. But he's still fighting for everything. Here's a chance. Trying to get it to Pierre, but he loses the handle on it, runs it down though, and plays a nice little ball over. But good alert defending. Still have to defend here. And the Hawks trying to work it until they probably get it right. Having real difficulties getting it where they want to, but still keeping possession. Here's the youngster playing it back. So good defense on the part of Pro Series to keep them out. But they still can't get it out of their own half. Good football, good build-up play. Good approach work on the part of Hawks. Barclay playing a good ball forward, but again, goalkeeper Jones equal to the task. But then he gives it right back to them. However, they're able to win it back and start another quick attack going the other way. Probably just need to be a little more composed at the back. He's in an offside position there. Has to be careful. Don't want to waste those opportunities. And the thing is, he's so quick that he doesn't even need to be behind the defender. He could actually start a little bit later. Start his run a little bit later and may still get to the ball before the defender does. Put it up in the air. This could be a chance here now. Can they put pressure on them? That's well played. And trying to get the handle on it. Doing well. But taking out his man in the process. It's another great ball. They have to be mindful here of the runners behind them down that left-hand side. Hawks again on the move this time, building it up slowly, spreading it over to the right-hand side. Here's an early shot in, and right at Joshua Walker. And the good thing about a team like Pro Series, they're very flexible in that they can afford to change their goalkeepers like they did last week at halftime, just so that they can give as many of their players opportunities to play, get experience playing. Here they come again, just trying to put the defense to sleep, but that's a little too short. And it's taken away, but it's given right back. Still they're coming with it, but they're going in the wrong direction. They can't seem to turn to face the goal. Through taken quickly by St. Louis. Pair again trying to turn his man, always under pressure, seeing 2 and 3 players around him almost every time he touches the ball. So with the throw in for Hawks, Kimani Thomas, ball played in, here's a shot. And not the most powerful. The goalkeeper bobbles it, and Pierre was trying to get there, just was a little bit late. Still no goals in this encounter. Both teams huffing and puffing, but neither team able to score just yet. Barkley does well. Getting Giovanni, plays it across goal. That should be a handle ball, and it is a penalty. The ball was played across by Giovanni Garcia, and the defender because he was facing the wrong way, he had to adjust his body, and the ball brushed his hand, but it clearly deflected the ball, and that resulted in a penalty being awarded. So in the 23rd minute of play, a penalty here for Pro Series. And that's put away nicely for 1-0 in the 24th minute of play. A very well struck penalty, and it's 1-0 now to Pro Series. So they would be happy with that. Harper. There's a opportunity again. The goalkeeper almost caught out. Another opportunity, this time over the bar. Well. Certainly caught the goalkeeper napping. Hit it again, it came off the bar. And the follow-up was just over the bar. But how unlucky could Pierre be? They certainly are trying their best here at the goalkeeper. So by now, you want to believe, here they come again, an opportunity, still trying to get their pair, rushing in, with the ball given away, an opportunity to get it upfield once more. This time it's played away, and in fact it's played over the road. It's so far behind, it actually went over the fence and in the road. Hopefully some good Samaritan walking by would return it. Ball played up again. They're trying to get it up there to Giovanni Garcia. He's battling for it. It was his cross that resulted in the penalty. And as suspected, somebody threw the ball back in. A resident probably, or even a driver of a car who saw the ball probably just bouncing in the road and understands what can happen. So 1-0 it is in favor of Pro Series, but on 2 occasions now, Trendsetter Hawks found the woodwork, hit the post and then the bar. So close, but not close enough. Chance again for them to keep it going. Thomas getting this one in, but this time goalkeeper Walker is easily in behind it. Barclay trying to get it there to Garcia. Being harassed all the time. So 1-0 separating these two teams here. Pro Series getting the all-important opening goal. Giovanni Garcia shares it forward just a little too strong. It's not the type of pass that he needs to make. He has to be very mindful of the distance between him. The goalkeeper is going to have to come, and he does. Good exchanges here, even though the Pro Series would have had the better of those exchanges. It is they have to defend. They're being forced to defend by the attackers for Trendsetter Hawks. So 1 goal separating the teams now. 27.5 minutes or so gone. Pro Series trying their best to try to get it forward and making sure that they keep possession, trying to get something going, and Barclay trying to get inside there, but not able to. The ball does stay in play, and Giovanni, both of them trying their best to outdo each other, having a hard time doing so, and Kimani Thomas holding his own. So they're certainly slugging it out here now because the game is shifting from side to side very frequently. Ball just headed out by St. Louis. Barclay looking to turn. He has Garcia ahead of him. Drags it past one, but then he loses the handle on it. That's a good ball in, but again, the attacker's probably just a little bit slow in getting out to it. Here's a chance now, but again, the big fella doing well and not wasting any time. Pro Series looking to get something forward there again, and the ball just not running for them. Has to go the long way around. In fact, the defenders are doing well to crowd him out. Yeah, these two again have their own personal battle going on there. And trying to build up here. That's good football. Gets the ball back and immediately it's swung over. But again, there is that man, Kimani Thomas, there doing his bit. Hawks playing that early ball in, but it's a little bit too strong. But you could see the intent. They're trying to get it to the extremities of the field and whipping crosses in. So we're in the 31st minute of play. Hawks again doing well, but they just can't seem to break that barrier sometimes. And when it might just require a very simple touch, it's made difficult with the second, third, and fourth touches, and most times that's because of the dribble. And that's careless here on the part there of Charles. But eventually he tidies up. The referee again just a little bit called upon to blow the whistle there. Thought it looked as if he was going to play some kind of advantage. But then when he realized the ball was picked up first by Hawks, who committed the infringement, he didn't have a choice. Thomas loses the handle. Turning around, looking for some room there. And here's a shot coming again. But straight at the goalkeeper, Celestin. Not able to really spunk it as well as he would like. And here's the shot gonna come. Here is trying his best there, Brito, to catch up with that one, but not able to. And they really need to figure out how they're going to play the balls to him. It makes no sense pulling it in the air to him. And good battle, and that is going to be a free kick. Once he fell down, I thought the referee was going to blow the whistle. So an early ball, so they're not wasting any time at all, getting the ball up, and still battling there. Can he keep it in? He does well until eventually it's taken away from him. Again, Celestin doing very well, turning his man once, twice, but not able to finish it off. Hezekiah Charles doing enough. Yeah, the ball won back by the keeper, taken nicely. He's looking for a quick counter. But then he hits that too far over. So he himself negates the counter attack. Again, the ball exits the ground quickly. I think they're just waiting for somebody to throw it back. The ball that went over the fence out in the road. Almost got himself into some trouble there. But now here is the shot. He's really kicking from a very tight angle. So there is the end of the first half in this encounter. It is one goal separating these two teams. And that goal belongs to none other than Pro Series with a penalty. Alejandro Harper converting in the 23rd minute of play. So at the half, it is Pro Series 1, Trendsetter Hawks 0. Okay. So I think we're going to have to do a quick take over there as we get ready for the second half of this encounter. So here we go again as the shot again coming from distance. It's a deliberate ploy on their part, and certainly players battling in the middle of the field. Opportunity now for them to take up the ball and run with it. Hislop doing well, getting the ball just aiming at Barkley there, and not able to pick it up. So the one goal by Alejandro Harper, the penalty, the difference between the two teams at the moment. I talk about coincidences. I just met a young man who now Hislop plays the ball that comes in. A chance to score, and he does. Well. The goalkeeper came and mishandled it. And just like that, the ball sat up nicely there for Gabriel Brito. And he made no mistake with it in the 37th minute of play. We all level at 1 apiece now. So game on. So Brito pulling one back or leveling things here now for the Trendsetter Hawks. They struck the bar, they struck the post, and couldn't get the ball over the line. Eventually they did. Good finish from a tight angle from young Brito. I'm sure that should do his confidence a world of good. He's a tireless worker, but he's so small that a lot of the bigger guys just tend to put him out. The battle is on again, trying to put it back and just playing the ball blindly. And you just play the ball instead of playing it all the way back, maybe to the goalkeeper. That might have been a better option. The ball still going. Here is that man that trying to get it over their pier. So it was a bad miss on the part of goalkeeper Joshua Walker that allowed them, but it's a wonderful take again from St. Louis. Well, here's the goal scorer Harper trying to keep possession of it there. They're trying to build Darwent, building it up, but still having a battle. There is your goal scorer Brito getting it forward, and they come again. And the ball just staying in there. Opportunity for a shot. Will he get it? Good ball moving forward here quickly now. Celestin. Barclay. Can he get the ball across the goal? And somehow it's bundled away and over the line. It's going to be a corner kick. And the defender again going to the ground quickly. And just Charles, that is. And just trying to get his boot on the ball, but he really needs to be mindful of when he's in the area, so you can't be too physical with the attackers, but at the same time, ball played inside, and he has a shot, not a bad effort at all, just quickly getting the shot away, and Javier Carruth not afraid to drill it, but the radar just a little bit off. Good opportunity now for them to get something going forward. Here is Brito again playing the ball across, but really it's like one of those nearly passes. Celestin now unable to get onto it, and it's going to be another goal kick to Trendsetter Hawks. Game tied up at 1 apiece here. Alejandro Harper, 23rd minute penalty. And Gabriel Brito, soon after the restart, 37 minutes on the clock. And still not able to really separate themselves just yet, but they're still battling. And free kick given. Both teams pleading their cases here. So, a free kick, and we've all seen what has happened with this young man. He does pack a punch. Gerald Diet, can he really get one here on target again? He struck the bar from distance earlier. What can he do here? And low and hard. And just a little bit slow in getting off to the ball, Jaden Hutchinson. Ball played in there. Good battle going on. Players fighting hard. So the battle is really on here now as both teams look for that advantage again. Pro Series had it. And referee Nanku want to make sure that it's taken from the correct spot. 1-1 the scoreline here. And the teams fighting hard here for everything. Still going, and probably just using his hands a little bit unfairly here, says the referee. Joshua Gabriel doing well. Here is Barclay turning his man nicely, looking for the cross now. It's a deep one, but it's probably too deep, and Garcia can't track it down. So really the game nicely poised here now. You get the impression whoever scores here, that could be the difference, although you'd want to think they have more than just 2 goals in this game, given the what we've seen in terms of parity. Both teams have been able to get behind each other's defense. And speaking of, here we go again. Another opportunity here now, as they're trying desperately. Shot across the goal and nobody there. And just as we were talking about them creating opportunities, so a good opportunity here. Here's another shot that is blocked. And now it's up to Pro Series to respond. They're really taking turns at battling at each other. And the referee allowing play to continue. The goalkeeper is down, but he's back on his feet now. And most times when there's a collision like that, there's another rocket going towards goal. A little bit off target. So again, they worked out the fact that, in fact, in the game last week, they were not able to really get too many shots on goal. But this week, it just seems as if it's like a deliberate ploy. They're not afraid to fire away, which is a good sign for them. So Barclay goes down, and
Better proceed. Well done. Well done, proceed. Play. Lines. Lines. Take out the best drive. Just straight up. Just straight right there.
so again we're gonna have 2.
I didn't know what I did.
So 2 quick substitutions, and Celestin and St. Louis, the men off. Opportunity now to get it. The referee allowing play. A lot of contact to go there, but still able to do it. Quick battle and good movement there. Tyler Edwards shielding his man nicely. Here is goal scorer Harper doing well, but runs into some problems there. And it's going down there. Here is Garcia now plays the ball back. Barclay trying to get onto his right foot and then loses out. Lost out. Demont does well. Gets it forward quickly now. Can they get possession of the ball? Here is Jake Barclay. The ball played away. And so we're going to have the refreshment break here. So it looks like we're ready for the restart. And so for the moment, they're going to go with the 10 men while Theophilus gets his shirt sorted out. There are 2 number 11s on the field. In fact, he's 41, but I think the tape of the 4 fell off. So once he perspires, that might be a recurring problem. Here is an opportunity now. This one straight at the goalkeeper, but he does well to bat it down. And takes it off. Chance again. Ball blocked and eventually played behind, and good anticipation once again. Coming on and attacking the ball. Ezekiel Bernard finally getting a chance to play. He was originally among the starters, but now it's going to be. So they're still trying to make sure that the number 41 will be acceptable by the officials, and as soon as it's ready, I think young Josai Theophilus is going to be back on. Right now it's 10 against 11, and so can they take advantage of their one-man advantage? And not able to do anything with it so far. Losing the handle on that, and just not able to keep it in place. So they're still down to 10 men. They haven't been able to get that man on just yet. Here's another one played into the area, and trying to keep it out. So I think finally they will be able to be back to their full complement. So Theophilus gets a chance, and the ball just brushing the arm as he was coming out. So a little bit of a reprieve here for Pro Series because that return. So here's Harper sprinting forward, plays a lovely ball. Garcia trying to get there, and then eventually it's just played upfield. And free kick going the other way, trying to get there. Javier Carut colliding there with Pierre. Pierre really sacrifices his body all the time. Got his body in front and took the contact, but seems to be okay. But sometimes they don't even need the second ball because the shot here could be dangerous from Hezekiah Charles. And that one went way too much, almost as if he was in two minds, whether he wanted to make a pass or take the shot. I think the plan is for him to drill it at goal and not worry about making a second ball. That's another great ball, and badly out of position there, still not able to get to it, and just a little tug there. So another free kick. So the game quickly shifting from one end to the next with not much happening in between. Both teams are really forcing the issue, trying to get it into those danger zones as quickly as possible. And that's a poor clearance because they give it right back now. Here is an opportunity for them to come forward. Shot! Bubbles there, and eventually it's cleared away. Not very far. Doant is right there. And I think it just went out. The referee only just spotting the assistant's flag. But again, another great shot that really stung the goalkeeper. To his credit, though, Jones got his body behind it and parried it away from goal. Still 1-1 the scoreline here. And ball still running, and this is where they have their problems now, Trendsetter Hawks. They just can't seem to get anybody there. And that one took a little deflection and it just dribbled past the post. Once again, good opportunity here in the up position. And you want to be able to hit the target from that distance. It just seems as if the ball just not going where it's supposed to go. 53 minutes gone so far, unofficially. There is a ball played in. The goalkeeper is in no man's land. And eventually it slapped in. It came in quickly. And there was the opportunity to slam it home. And would you believe it? The man who came on, Ezekiel Edwards, did the business in the 54th minute of play. And there was Bernard. So 2-1 now in favor of Pro Series, and here's another one that goes right across the goal.
I just spoke to him and he said to tell you're with Pro Series because, yeah? All right. Thank you.
So the one comes off. Barkley also comes off. And also getting off is Garcia. So Gervais Fredericks. Coming on to try to hot up things here. Here's your goal scorer, Ezekiel Bernard, who himself came on as a substitute. He was originally on the starting 11. Harper does well, keeps possession for Pro Series, battling. They're probably trying to do too much and running out of options. Plays the ball across, does well in the end, and both players battling for it. Good build-up play, changing directions nicely. And here they come. Here's Karut. Here is battling in the middle of the park with the ball. Hislop. And again, Bernard does well. Gets it down. Playing the ball here quickly now. Theophilus plays a nice little ball in, but he's still onside. Offside is the call. He looked like he was offside. He had gone well behind the defense there. Here again, the ball just bunks, and luckily it eluded everybody in the end. Opportunity to shoot. And here is the shot. There's a big collision there, but the referee allows play to continue. That's good work from Theophilus. Cut inside, looking for some movement. And then eventually he goes into an offside position. Once he touches it, he's going to be offside. He had to check and hold off Frederick. And so here we go again. This defense knows what is coming, and that's the crazy thing. They know exactly what is coming. Question is, can they defend it? And again, he's hitting this one, but it may still stay in play. So 2-1 now in favor of Pro Series. Can they maintain or hold on to that lead? Good movement down that left-hand side. Excellent work. Once again by Sanka. That's a little too strong. I think they were trying to get Josiah Theophilus down that right-hand side, but it's just a little too strong for him. So time becoming a factor now. And so they're going to have to really get things going. I think just about 12 minutes left unofficially. And Josiah just not able to keep it in. So again, teams not afraid to really battle each other. So they get a throw in. And the ball played in, but lovely ball played in the heart of the defense, but again cleared away nicely by Jackman for Pro Series. And Edwards, the goal scorer, his goal is the difference between the two teams right now is 2-1. Ezekiel Bernard, who came off the bench. Like I said, originally he was starting, then he was substituted, and but he came on and really scored a goal that could very well win it for his team. But they have to be careful here. They give it away. Ball played into the heart of the defense. So a chance here quickly now for Trendsetter Hawks to make a substitution. Keyshawn Irish is the man coming on. Malik Marshall, the substitute. Here now they go. Sanka, a save by the goalkeeper. Sean Sanka getting kicking room there, but not able to beat the keeper. Hit it well, but he hit it straight to the goalkeeper on that occasion. Picked up here now quickly. Can they get something going? Here's Brito, the goal scorer for Trendsetter Hawks. Plays it down there. The substitute coming on, but again, just giving the ball away. Still trying to get some kind of kicking room there. And Josiah trying his from distance. Both teams not reluctant to kick. Again, this is one of the better fields, so they have no excuse not to be able to kick on a field like this. In fact, this is a good field to really put your laces through the ball. And here we are again. This could be danger here. Opportunity here. That's a goal. Put away nicely, and that's a man, Josiah Theophilus, who came on as a substitute, had an issue with his shirt, but they know it now in the 62nd minute of play. He makes it 3-1 now, and Hawks go further behind. Not much the goalkeeper could have done with that. That's a brilliant finish. And he really outpaced the defenders and bought himself enough time to slot it past the goalkeeper. So Josiah Theophilus. Ball picked up. Can they get possession now? Trying to build with it. Hutchinson plays the ball across, but it's Bernard in the way. And they're going for the return ball, but never had the legs to get to him here. Tyler Edwards plays the ball over. Sanka now trying to track it down, but it's just a little too far in front of him. So another substitution here, Ronaldo Wells. In fact, they're putting him into an up position. So 3-1 now. Trendsetter Hawks really behind the 8 ball and time running out on them. Opportunity here for him to get the ball down. Still trying to go with it. And the ball played just behind the backs of where it was intended to go. And not able to really go it, but nobody to really make that definitive pass. Even though they get possession of the ball, they just seem incapable of using it properly. Unlike the players here is, again, Hislop and Karut slowing it down. But even when they give it up, they're still able to get out of harm's way to some degree anyway. And that is a free kick. Tackling from behind, even though he might have played the ball, he was always going to be behind the attacker. So, story for Trendsetter Hawks. Remember, they are 2-2 so far, so with 8 points, but this is going to be a big setback for them. For Pro Series, this could push them further ahead of Jinga, because Jinga highly fancy to win in the second game of today's doubleheader. So these two will still be level pegging on points, but goal difference could very well be the story here. And again, the shot well off target. So they're just trying to make the substitutions. Gian Giuseppe and Jalen Carrington. Tyler Edwards gets a breather. And Theophilus, who scored the goal, who came on as a sub and scored the goal. Looking for the return ball, Sanka, just playing it in there. He might have been offside. Just Carrington just slipping into an offside position. Early ball in, and still trying to get onto that left foot, and not able to do so. And but good defensive work back there, and that is the problem for the Trendsetter Hawks. They're just not able to really take advantage of balls, just those half chances. Sanka not able to keep that one in. So time now running away with on Hawks. It's just about 3 minutes or so officially left in this game. And getting the ball down. He might have been offside. Yes, he had just gone into an offside position. Gian Giuseppe probably a little bit anxious to get forward. These are very, very hot conditions, so a lot of these youngsters must be feeling it right now. There's no respite, there's no shade, And the ball has been going back and forth all evening long. So now Sanka trying to speed up proceedings here. But Pro Series seem to have this one in control. All they need to do now is just finish it off as best they can. Giuseppe keeping possession. And in the end, he won himself a throw. Now, two players went down there. Sanka was one, and the other was the big fella, Charles. Charles seems to have gotten the worst. I suppose it's a technical area that he could improve with the right kind of work. I think you always have to remember that these are still under 15 players. And no matter what, you always have to be mindful that they are still developing, now learning the game. And remember, some players tend to develop faster than others. And that's why sometimes there's some disparity in terms of the talent level of players on any team. There are like big gaps sometimes. So just a couple minutes left. Not sure how much time the referee, Mr. Nanku, is going to add on here. And here's an opportunity now for him to run, but he's going to go almost exclusively under that left foot. And still trying to go there. Does well. Can he get somebody to score it for him? No, he can't, because they're all teeing up, but they're really hiding behind the defenders. Nobody was showing for the ball. And it makes life that much difficult for him. And you could just see Charles really struggling right now. But he really just needed to roll the ball back for the goalkeeper to do the clearance for him. And, it's so much more fashionable now in the game where the goalkeeper has to be capable with his feet. And so there is the final whistle to conclude proceedings here. So 3-1 it is in favor of Pro Series. So they will, for the moment, climb to the top of the table with 13 points. So this will be their fourth win so far. And so this will take them up to 13 points. But like I said, FC Jinga heavily favored to do a similar thing. So when it's all said and done, these two could very well be tied on 13 points by the end of today. Goal difference is what is going to be the deciding factor, or what will separate them going into the next round of games. So tough luck to Trendsetter Hawks. They scored one, a good goal from Gabriel Brito. Of course, a mistake on the part of the goalkeeper. But Alejandro Harper's penalty gave them a 1-0 lead that they took into the half. Ezekiel Bernard made it 2-1. And then Jasai Theophilus in the 62nd minute, 3-1. The final score here between Pro Series, the winners, over Trendsetter Hawks.